10 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Begin. My dear fellow citizens, I am happy to address you on this historic occasion. On the eve of Republic Day, I offer you my heartiest congratulations. As you are aware, we are in the 75th year of our Republic, and it is a matter of collective joy for all of us. Considering the ancient history of the country, these years might seem to be a short period. However, it has to be borne in mind that these years are important from another point of view. This has been the time when the sleeping giant called India was awakened again. I have no doubt that we are making great steps to regain our place in the group of nations. It is well known that India was considered as a source of knowledge and wisdom. On this occasion, we cannot forget the fact that there was a dark phase of exploitation and poverty during colonial rule. In the light of the above, we recall the great sacrifices of our freedom fighters who came from different walks of life. All parts of the country contributed their share to the national movement to get freedom. It may not be out of place to say that we had a large number of leaders who helped us discover our democratic roots. As a matter of fact, justice and equality are not just modern things. They have always been part of our heritage. It is the reason why critics who raised doubts about our future were proven wrong. On this occasion, I would like to point out that as a matter of fact, even the composition of our Constituent Assembly was a testimony to our republican values. It had representatives from all parts of the country and across communities. It is a matter of pride that we had nearly 15 women among them. When women's equality was a dream in many parts of the world, Indian women were actively shaping the destiny of the nation. I would like to bring to your attention that the Constitution remains a living document. It provides the foundation of our collective identity as Indians. As a matter of fact, it binds us together as a family. It is therefore time for us to express our gratitude to our great leaders who made this wonderful document, which has stood the test of time. Fellow citizens, these 75 years have been marked by all-round progress of a young republic. It is true that large parts of the country faced extreme poverty and hunger. In spite of this fact, we were able to believe in ourselves. It is very necessary to remember the fact that we created conditions in which everyone could develop as soon as possible. I do not know whether there are any such stories in other democracies. I think honorable members of parliament would be in a much better position to throw light on this aspect of the matter. Our farmers worked as much as possible to increase food production, and our exports increased in the same manner. As far as I can see, our cooperatives did an excellent job in this period. At the same time, our industries also contributed to a great extent in this regard. This has to be taken into consideration at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I may call attention to the fact that the Indian economy now plays a major role among the nations. Today, India is taking the leadership position. This would not have been possible without the blueprint laid down in our constitution. In recent years, the economic growth has more or less remained in accordance with our requirements. At the same time, we have to take into consideration whether we would be able to maintain it for a long time. To ensure this, we have to make hard decisions directly or indirectly. In this connection, I would like to point out that all around the world there is economic slowdown. I have no doubt that this would be coming to our country also in the next few months. It is absolutely necessary that we should take necessary steps in this direction. I do not propose to take much of your time and will conclude shortly. It is well known that there are many battles going on in different parts of the world for the last few years. In the same manner, major policy changes in certain countries due to a new ruling party is a matter of great concern. In my opinion, though these happen in distant nations, they will no doubt have an impact on the economic development of the country. It is therefore necessary that we have to respond with suitable policy changes as quickly as possible. Due to constraints of time, I am not in a position to elaborate more in this regard. In the light of the above, I am glad to see that there is a lot of bold economic reforms going on in the past few years. I hope and trust that these will help us to a great extent in the years to come. At the same time, we should not lose sight of the fact that the inclusion of the downtrodden is the basis of our development. As a result of the several new schemes in the matter of microfinance and health insurance, I am sure that more poor people will be able to get the benefits offered by the government. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that the government has also redefined the concept of welfare. I am glad to see that education and drinking water have been made entitlements as a matter of policy. At the same time, strict implementation is the need of the hour. If it is done, I think there is no reason why we should not be able to join the developed nations. With these words, I resume my seat, wishing you success in the years to come. Thank you.